Okay. He who waited behind. Father Iliad has some parting words for you and the others. Yeah, welcome, welcome. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Graf, you wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity, much like the Great Gubu Wall of Uldar. Hey, Hobbs. So the Great Gubu Wall of Uldar is a 1.0, reference to 1.0, where tons of players got on the Gubu Mount and lined up in front of Uldar. So that's actually like a player thing. That's not like an in-game lore thing, but they put it in. That's cute. It states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Kurthus. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Falgord Float, the closest settlement to Kurthus. Mayhap the Serpent Station there have records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid, Graf. Alright. Speak with Aethelmare at Falgord Float. Okay. It's not Anarena, is it? Nope. Just another pale skin row with that same hairstyle. Oh, God. I need to stop doing that. Is that all I can assist you with, sir? The Enterprise? You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? Yeah? I didn't refer to the records. I know that the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Kurthus. What became of it after that, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Vortifor at Florentel's Spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I am unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. Well, we do have one of those. We do have one of them there Sids. Don't worry, we have a Sid. His name was Marquez. Now he's sitting it up. Your name has fart in it. Vortifor. You come in search of Vortifor? Then well met, for you found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to Kurthus. What exactly is this about? Hey, Ryan. Yeah. The final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Alright. Bold reception. Oh, is this the fucked up part? This is a great part of the MSQ. Vortifor wishes to tell you the final flight of the Enterprise was on the eve of the Battle of Cartano, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then, all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I'd ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Kurthus. The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them you would need to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. Yeah, you're correct. When Dalamud descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plights of the other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I've little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. Alright. Let's go, help some haughty fucking elves. So now we get to go to Kurthus for the first time. And it's cold up here. So this used to be beautiful rolling hills, like Scottish Highlands. And now it's a fucking frost-encrusted shithole. Yeah. They're not all bad, but their government certainly was. Au revoir. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durandare? And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Ha! How absurd! As if we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Okay, fuck you. The Unending War. Sir Ludevois is doing his utmost to intimidate you into leaving. Yeah, fat fucking chance, asswipe. Alone, I have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I'm on duty, such thin as it is. And where the hells is that knight I sent out on patrol? Should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have a use for you after all. If you wish to aid us, search the wild to the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform, that of House Durandare, as is mine. Probably. Alright, let's go to the west. Is there gonna be the forecast of conflict? Boy, there sure is. Keeled overnight. Fuck you guys! Hooded assaulters. Hey, buddy. You still can't get those shields, like the House Durandare shield. If it wasn't for you, sir, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon-loving bastards. Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I prayed the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. Okay. Heretics. I don't like the sound of that. First Dicasterial Observatorium of Ethereal and Astrological Phenomenon? So fucking long. I must say, I didn't expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I see I may have been premature in my judgment, sir. We are a proud people beholden to tradition, but that does not mean we are without humility. Bet. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edmel. Alright. I remember being very excited because I thought that you could unlock astrology in here. But it's like an expansion away. And these guys are dressed. These are also like things you can't get. Like I wish I could get. I mean, I wouldn't be able to wear it, but I wish you could get these cool hats. Ah, the gentlemen come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludevois be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records, which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with Chief Astrologian Folimore up above. There's a bunch of cool hats that they have that look like Time Mage hats that you don't get. That you just can't get. They're like pointed like Sugarloaf hats that have special designs on them that are like exclusive to this area, and I really wish they'd fucking add them in. Because look at these things! These are cool! These hats are cool! Let me wear a pointed cool hat and be like a Time Mage. Which is what Ast is supposed to be. Oh! That's not him. I can't believe they have their own Harshathon. That's so not him. Look at this fucking wanker. Forlamore.
No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what it is you ask? Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between southern nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Halone's will.
Okay.
I will not put our great nation at risk, certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things.
Pardon the intrusion, Forlamore. I wish to speak with you regarding the race. I did not realize you had a guest.
Inquisitor Guillaume, you honor us with your presence, sir. The gentleman was just leaving.
You must be the one who rescued House Durandair's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I'm told you seek an airship last seen in Kurthus 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. That's totally what that guy sounds like. Look at this fucking shitty soul patch. The snows can come quickly in Kurthus. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge. And the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. Okay? Guy's kind of weird.
I was not aware you aided House Durandair in that fashion. Thank you, sir. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek.
Fuck you! Eat the biggest pile of shit. Up. Alright, so now what? Whee! Ow! Ow! Ooh, ow! Okay. Wait, where is it? It's on this level? Or is it up? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, the verticality. Oh, Jesus. What? What? For fuck's sake. Are you up on the fucking roof? Oh, you were right here. Ha! Josiah. Men of honor. Josiah is attempting to attract your attention.
You there, sir? I could not help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it would require that you perform for me a favor in exchange. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of Ixal in that vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would be of great comfort to me.
Okay. Alright. Something tells me he's probably not okay, but... let's go check it out. Oh, he's fucking super dead. Oh, he's alive? Established astrologian. Touch. Oh, what a relief to see someone other than the goddamn Birdman! I thought I could finish my work whilst the Ixal were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they might leave again before I froze to— Wait. Who are you? You're not one of our knights. A man of House Durandare cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, sir. Okay, you weren't really hiding very well, but I guess the Ixal aren't very observant. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Can't believe they referenced the Great Gubu Wall. No one knows what that is unless they watched that 1.0 documentary. Or were there, I guess. I rescued your man.
The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. It serves him right for underestimating the dangers our knights face every day. Ah, but you are eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you have already aided your own cause. House Durandare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as it is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sign of Dravanian aggression. Yet you have already aided them twice, for which they are honor-bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the Observatorium's records. And that's just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing airship. What I propose is that you petition Lord Portalane, these fucking elf names, for an official introduction to the other high houses. The word of House Durandare carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have little trouble obtaining information from the other high houses.
Okay, cool. Let's go then. Hup. Ow. Hup. Ah, ow. All my ankles. Strongest ankles in the adventuring industry. Graph iron chest. Can I go in here? Portalane. You've caused quite a stir in your short time here. First you slay 2 heretics and save a knight, and now I hear you have rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. An introduction to the other high houses? I cannot deny that you have given us no cause to distrust you, but while you have performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 high houses? It is only fitting that you aid us one final time, wouldn't you agree? Ugh. Fine. 3 for 3. Lord Portalane requires you perform a 3rd task on behalf of House Durandare. Blah. Now, I understand you are very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a man of your skills but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance any portion of his shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Lest you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Helena, further improving the chances that they will indulge your request for aid. Alright. Let's go. Islandart. So I think the next instance is Garuda. Okay. Stolen wares. There's like a trail. Touch. Oh, one of them is in a fart gas cloud. Touch. Bam! The enemy's still about. Oh, apparently it is. Oh, fuck you guys. You guys got shit on me. Tried to fucking stun me. I heard it. I heard him try to stun me. It didn't work. It's like hitting someone with a frying pan and trying to knock him out. They just turn around and they're like, ow. Douche. Excuse me, motherfucker. Have you good tidings to share? Or better yet, stolen merchandise to show? Goods bound for the marker to be stolen by a band of heretics. They're all the same description. Why wouldn't they just stack? That's so odd.
God bless you, friend. It's all here. Every last... Ah, but wait. That chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody hell, that's the personal property of Lord Francel, too.
Ooh. Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest. Okay.
Fury, take me a draconian rosary.
Oh, no, it's the other guy. Fury, take me a draconian rosary. In the possession of Lord Francel. Yet, perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. House Hylenar is whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, sir. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Hylenar. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved. Can I help you? Can I help you not to murder innocent people that are being framed? The Rose and the Unicorn. Sir Carolo has something very important to tell you.
Come closer, lad, and listen well. This is for your ears only.
Lord Francel is no heretic. He is a goodly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Hylenar for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him of an Edelweiss, and he will know you for a friend. Now go. Speak to him of an Edelweiss. Edelweiss. Edelwarts. Monks. Goobus. You in here? Francel!
Yes?
You look as though you have something to say. Do you? Is that an Edelweiss in her pocket, or are you happy to see me? Really? I see Sir Carolo has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. A pity it has not been seen in Curthis since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend. They're gonna get ya! Oh, that's absurd. I would sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Although the Draconian Rosary was not found in my possession, it will still be considered by many to be proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors, for if they harbor even the slightest doubt... Oh, this will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. It is only proper that I recompense you for the deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. A missing airship? I see. It may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Harchefant of House Forton commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present to him this letter of introduction, and he will surely be receptive of your needs. Harchefant! Cool. Let's meet one of the coolest characters in the game. And make sure that I'm going in the right direction. Is ARR Part 4 like way longer than the other 3 parts? We've pretty much been blowing through this. Ah, the unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. If you are come to pay your respects, be at ease, friend. I'm not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself. But enough chatter, pray tell me why you've come. If there's any justice in this world, these charges will receive no serious consideration. It's beyond inconceivable! Yes, the letter made mention of a pressing matter for which you required assistance. What might that be? Or need Sid's airship? So this enterprise you speak of was last seen above Kurthus before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses to these events, for while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Cotonou, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Fulton. Fuck yeah! The only cool man in all of Ishgard. The talk of Kurthus. Lord Harshaphon has a proposal for how you might participate in his investigation. As you have doubtless realized by now, the high houses of Ishgard, House Fulton included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, that does not mean there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. I shall be sending missives to their various representatives in Ishgard, although I suspect it would be quicker and more efficient if you were to make inquiries of your own. Lady Nin of mine own House Fulton, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travelers. There is also Craveline of House Halenar, who can be found at Skyfire Locks, though any information you pry from the scribe may prove difficult to pass. Have you spoken with the Chief Astrologian of House Durandare yet? Really? Perhaps he will be more accommodating once I inform him that you are a friend of House Fulton. Do not concern yourself with House Zamaya. I shall contact them myself. See the council of the three I mentioned and return to me when finished. Awesome! We found someone who's willing to play ball! Awesome. Hey, it's Lady Nin.
Why, hello, good sir. What's that? An airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely no one of House Fulton does, for if they did, I would definitely know as well. The topic on everyone's lips these days is what will become of young Lord Francel. Some say the allegations are long overdue, given how many members of House Halenar have been found guilty of heresy in recent days.
So, the House Halenar is being smeared by someone. This sort of episode is pretty interesting, actually. ARR is very, like, episodic in the way it's conducted. This looks like a fucking... Oh, it's like a hatch. Craveline. Hello there, grasp me strength. There must be some way to... Oh, who are you? A friend of Lord Harshaphon. I want to help you, I truly do, but these accusations of heresy have thrown House Halenar into chaos. Right now, we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation. Okay. Worthless. Also, a fate spawns right on top of this. So... What's the fate song called? I can't remember. The only reason I know some of the titles of these songs is because they were in Theatrhythm. I don't think we ever got the Chocobo Keep barding. Alright, up we go. I know I'm cheating. Sorry, not sorry. I don't want to climb the spiral stairs.
I gather you've been busy since last we spoke. Lord Horchevant's missive was positively glowing. But if you think that his endorsement is cause for me to disregard Ishgalian policies, then you are sorely mistaken. We are at war, sir, and the enemy grows bolder by the day.
You've been at war for 1,000 goddamn years!
Why, in the short time since Inquisitor Guillaume arrived in Kurthus, countless heretics have been discovered, even amongst the elite of Ishgalian society.
You don't find that suspicious?
If Lord Horchevant wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then that is his choice. But if he expects others to share in his folly, then he is truly blind to the present state of affairs.
Alright. Fuck you too, I guess. This fucking fake Haurchefant here. Fucker. Imitation Haurchefant. Imitation crabs. By your countenance, I take it you did not learn anything of use. Nor did I fear. Seems the whole of Kurthus is consumed by this talk of heretics in the high houses. We can only hope that my sources in Ishgard proper provide more pertinent information. Road to Redemption. Lord Haurchefant is concerned for Lord Francel's well-being. I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I have received a report that he and 3 knights were seen heading towards the Steel Vigil. The outpost was long ago overrun by the Dravanian horde, and I am not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray journey to the Steel Vigil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance. Oh, he's doing something rash. Hey, Noriko. Once you have flight... Oh, Francel! Who goes there? Graf? No, stay back. The fiend is still here. Okay. There, I got him. Alone and be praised, you did it! But what of the others? The 3 knights who accompanied me, where are they? Let's find them. Unsettled Knight. I heard the beast cries from over yonder. Lord Francel is safe. Bless you, sir, bless you. Bye. Unnerved Knight. Yeah.
Curse those fiends! It's as though they knew we were coming!
Unfit Knight. Oh, come on.
Confound it all! How are we to redeem House Highlandnard if we cannot even slay a single Avis? Oh, we are fortunate you came along when you did. Sir, House Highlandnard will remember your kindness.
Francel, you alright? Need to aid you again? Get up, man. It was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I had hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of Scalekin. Moreover, it was House Highlandnard that yielded the Steel Vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say our defeat has heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. We have been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy, and despite my best efforts, I have done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. Man, for like a foppish, like, lordling, you're pretty badass. Wow, That did damage? That little jump? Come on. Return to Horshafont. Horsey! I'm here. Hey, warriors. What did you find at the Steel Vigil? Let's see. A reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found, but alas, there is a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Franzel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance for fear of being seen in the company of a man who might later be declared a heretic. A not unreasonable fear, given the zeal with which Inspector Guillaume has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear Lord Franzel's name, and by association, yours. Alright, let's do it. Following the evidence, Lord Horshafont suspects that someone is conspiring against Lord Franzel. As I see it, the key to proving Lord Franzel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me of the incident in question. One recounting of the incident later. So it was found in a locked chest labeled as the property of Lord Franzel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here is what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickerman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Gothas, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible. Horshafont, you kinda rule. He's like, I'm gonna save my friend. I'm not gonna allow my friend to be fucking executed for some bullshit. What a hero. Whoop. In we go. Rickerman. As I would tamper with shipments, Fury struck me down if all them rosaries found in our people's possessions was planted. Hey now, don't you give me that look, lad. I'm a House Highlandknight man through and through. This heresy's nonsense is bad for me and my family too. I ain't saying the porters what were bringing the shipment did it though. I know most of them what work at the trade routes, and I never had cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it... Huh? Would have been the fellas that were responsible for the inspections. Ha! Which Guardian Knights and Inquisitors, a lot of them. As if they'd ever turn their cloaks. Oh, reckon that means the porters were most like the suspects. Hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Dragonhead from Whitemer in front today. You might consider having a word with them. Alright. Speak with the porter. Back and forth. There's a lot of back and forth here. So is the next dungeon Stone Vigil? Is that MSQ? Trying to remember. I know Zamile Darkhold and Aurum Vale aren't MSQ. Apathetic Porter. Beg your pardon? You suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in House Highlandknight's shipments? What nerve! If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find. House Highlandknight parcel. Draconian Rosary. Find your Draconian Rosary. You find no Draconian Rosary. Are we finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology. The brand of an unbeliever and the enemy of the Holy See. But that's impossible! What's the line at Wiper in front concluding their inspection? I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself! And if I had been the culprit, I would have never allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Horshafont, I will not be held accountable for this. Did something happen outside? I thought I heard shouting. But more importantly, what did Rickerman have to say? Here, I found these. More draconian rosaries. In every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks. A beggar's belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Highlandhart's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise Helone that he did. Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name. In the eyes of gods and men, Lord Haurchefort needs your help to clear Lord Francel's name. From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of House Highlandhart were heretics. At last, we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations and put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to Inquisitor Brigitte. Tell her that House Foltond demands that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been conducted. Yeah. Time to act. Brigitte, I got bad news for you. No murders for you. Stay away from him, you bitch!
What is it, my child? Lord Haurchefort would have the Inquisitors do what? But that is not possible. Inspector Guillaume presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witchdrop even as we speak. Fear not. If Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Holone's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard.
Oh, fuck you. We're not doing some fucking Salem witch trials shit. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna kill you all. I'm gonna rescue Francel, the damsel in distress. Where is it? It's down. It's like over here. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what? Oh, it's Speak with Haurchefort. I was running to try to run to Witch Drop. They have taken Lord Francel to Witch Drop? This is madness! The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Graf, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witch Drop to forestall the proceedings until such time as I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Guillaume in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive. Hey, Blair. Welcome, welcome. Oh, speak with Hurlane. This way. Welcome, welcome. Oh! Hurlane! Hail, Graf. As you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor. But if his gods judge us a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. Sync from level 42! Fuck yeah! Guess what, motherfuckers? Voici Charlemagne Francel, Highlandhart. You stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense?
Hear me, brothers, these charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever oppressed Ravanians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in the service of the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow to the enemies of Ishgard.
It is for Helone to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. The righteous shall take their place in Helone's halls, while the wicked shall reveal their draken forms and be put to the sword.
In the name of House Foltond, I beseech you, stay your hand! Oh, he's a conjurer. Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord Haurchefort. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such time as a full re-examination of the facts can be conducted.
Lord Haurchefant has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment.
We must hold him until Lord Haurchefant arrives. Graf, and remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. Give me a healer. Hey, fucklets! How do you like me? Your shield bears no sigil, sir. Do you serve the Holy See?
I serve a higher power.
Get him! Fuck him up! Look, Lord Haurchefant has come! Yeah! Haurchefant of the Silver Fuller! Riding a chocobo! In the name of House Voltorb, I demand you lay down your arms!
Scardian scum, today you shall answer for your sins. By this deed do you
Disgrace your line, Lord Haurchefant.
See, Cloud, a wyvern! Were there any reports of Ravanian activity?
We call upon your allies to save you.
This will not be forgotten.
Alberic drops the Draconian Rosary! Nope. Fuck you. Bam! Eat shit. Torn from the Heavens fucking rules. Duty complete. What is... It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop, but this trial, like many others I fear, has been orchestrated by the enemies of House Hylanot. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother that we may tear ourselves apart.
The favored imaginings of the desperate man. What proof have you of this?
This? By the fury of Draconian Rosary, and the knight who refused to yield. It was he who summoned the wyvern.
A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights. This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Haurchefant. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel, pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Kurthus, Graf. Relocate your errant airship and use it.
Francel!
Lord Haurchefant, I have not the words to express my gratitude.
But why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because he's a bro, and also, he might be gay for you. Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped off of your own free will.
I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Hylanot.
Praise Helone, it did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Graf. Pray visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated. I'm okay. I'm doing fine. He loves Hero's smiles. But right now he's pissed. And rightfully so. You look well, Graf. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honor of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Fortom and House Hylanart shall never forget your service. Now let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. The final flight of the Enterprise. Lord Haurchefant would like to introduce you to his witness. The man with knowledge of the Enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you. Speak with the witness. Discomposed cataloger. How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francel is innocent now, just a few days prior. Anyway, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Kurthis several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the sky that night at the observatorium during that period. Honoring the night sky. I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near the Stone Vigil in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, then you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Though Lord Haurchefant is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few. In any case, I have done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend. I shall be fucking off now. See you later. Oh, so you've at last located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. The Stone Vigil! Perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Durandare. I will write a letter to Lord Drillamont of White Brim Front and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest that you request Lord Francel do the same. Now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well on your journeys, Graf. May Halone guide you. Get on the chocobo. Ooh. I hope they announce the pre-order bonuses for the next expansion. Hey, Enoch. Yeah, I understand. Take care of yourself.
Wonderful to see you again, Graf. Is there anything I can do to repay you? Name it. Oh, so the airship you seek is likely inside the Stone Vigil. It shames me to say that it too was once an outpost held by House Hylanart. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravanian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held that outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the Stone Vigil, House Durandare instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt that my words will carry much weight with Lord Drillamont. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The cravens who attempted to destroy House Hylanart have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred towards us, and towards you now as well.
Deliver the letter to Brunadier over there. I said I wasn't gonna fly, but unfortunately, I've broken that promise. Touchdown. Durandal. He's a good boy. Grenadier. You desire an audience with Lord Drillamont, you say? Ha! I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. A glowing letter of introduction addressed to House Durandare. 2. I got these. What do we have here? Letters from Lord Horgefont in France, Illicit. Likely... Oh, you're serious? Oh, what to do?